Good day, everyone. Our topic for today is all about merge cert and selection cert. First, we have package Java cert, and next is we import a Java util scanner, and next is we have public class Java cert. Inside our public class, we have public static scanner, which is used to scan the users. We have a variable fritz. So in Next is public static void main string. In next is we have end variables. By the way, this is our output for our code today. So una, meron tayong display output na enter size of array. Next is we create n equals fritz.next and to scan the user input. Next is we create a integers variable array, which is a is a variable. Next is we have system.out print enter three unsorted elements. So, next is gumawa tayo ng for loops. Tapos, dito, inside our for loops, meron tayong a index I equals fritz next and dito natin is to store yung array natin. After that, we display elements before sorting. So, para ma-print yung array natin. Next is we have using element using selection sort. Dito, gumawa tayo ng isang method which is the selection sort inside A. So, let's jump to our selection sort method. Ito pala yung method call natin about sa selection sort. Inside our selection sort, we have two for loops. The first one and the second one. Next is we have our index and index equals I. So, dito yung I natin is equals to 0 tapos 0 is less than 2 is true. Tapos, yung index natin is 0. Tapos, dito sa for loops, we have j equals to 0 plus 1 equals 1. Tapos, yung condition natin is 1 is less than 3, which is true. So, let's jump to our F statement. Sa condition dito, RG, which is yung G natin is 1. So, our index 1 is 20. Then, less than our index, which is yung index natin is 0. And our in index 0 is we have 40. So, the condition is 20 is less than 40. So, it's true. Our index value here is 1. Tapos, dito is 1. So, let's iterate J. So, this become 2 and this one become 2 and this one become 2. So, the condition is 2 is less than 3. So, it's true. And let's jump to the F statement. So, dito, RG, we have the value G is 2. Then, our index 2 is 30. So, dito, your R index is 1. Tapos, yung value ng 1 is 20. So, the condition is 30 is less than 20. So, it falls. So, let's jump here. Nag-jump tayo dito kasi next iterate your increment is false. Kaya, 3 is less than 3 is false. Sa pag-jump dito, we have a n smaller number which is our variable equals r index 1 equals 20 because the index value is 20. So, next is we have r index 1 equals r0. So, dito, isa-swap na yung position natin. So, ang index value ng 0 natin is 20 na. Tapos, dito, ri equals smaller number which is yung 40 natin, napunta na po siya sa index 1. Kaya dito, meron na tayong 20. So, let's move to the iteration. So, let's increment the I. So, I becomes equal to 1. Also, the condition become 1 also. So, 1 is less than 2 is true. So, yung index natin is same pa rin. Tapos, dito, yung J natin become 2. Tapos, the condition is 2 is less than 3, which is true pa rin. So, let's jump to the F statement. So dito, 30 is less than 40, which is true. So our index become 2. Next increment is become false. So let's jump. Here our index 2 is 30. Tapos dito, R index 2 equals to R index 1, which is yung R index 2 natin is sinwap sa R index 1. Dito naman is yung R index 1 is equals to 30. Tapos next is R index 1 is 30. Tapos yung next is 40. So dito is sorting na yung array natin. So let's jump to our call method. And I for each A. So, ito is to shorten the for loops. Then, next, inside our for loops, we have system.outprint. So, let's print all the sorting array. So, nakita natin sa output natin with each element using selection sort, we have 20, 30, and 40. So, next is we have sort of equals new sort. So, dito is para matawag yung isang class natin. So, kailangan natin gumawa ng ganitong code. Dito, nag-display po tayo ng element using merge. Next is of.merge sort to call the class. So, let's jump to another class. So, ito pala yung ginawa nating another class sa ating array. So, let's scroll down to explain more our code. So, dito, yung range natin is 0 to 2. So, meron tayong 0 to left and meron tayong 2 to right. The condition dito is 0 is less than 2, which is true. Dito naman is left plus right divide 2. So, our left is 0 plus 2 equals 2. Then, divide 2, which is equal to 1. So, dito merge sort, which is yung left natin is 0, then yung mid natin is 1. Tapos dito, mid plus 1, then right. So, yung mid natin is 1, tapos plus 1 equals 2, tapos yung right natin is 2. Then, after that, ito na yung resulta. Need pa natin i-individual yung 0 and 1. So, let's go back to our code here. So, dito is 0 and 1. Next is 0 is less than 1, which is true. And let's jump to the end mid. So, our mid is 0 plus 1 equals 1, then divide 2, so which is 0.5. And let's remove the 0.5, so it calls 0. Dito sa merge sort, our left is 0, then our mid is 0. Tapos dito sa isang sort is 0 plus 1 equals 1 and 1. Our mid is 1 and our right is 1. And time to merge the array. So, dito sa array left, mid, and right. So, our value of left is 0, then our value of mid is 0, and also the right is 1. After that, let's go to the top of our code. So, our left and mid and right is 0, 0, 1. So, P equals to 0, then Q equals to 0, 0, then R is equal to 1. Dito is the value of Q is 0 and minus the value of P is 0 plus 1 equals 1. So, our value in N1 is 1. Dito is R minus Q. So, our value of R is 1, then minus 0 is equals to 1. So, our value of N2 is 1. Then, dito is 1. Then, dito is 1 also. Tapos, dito sa for loops condition, so 0 less than 1, so true. So, let's fast forward this code. So, dito na, sort na po natin yung array natin. So, let's go back to our of merge sort. So, dito is same sa selection sort. We have a for loops to initialize para ma-printan yung lahat. So, that's why dito sa element using merge sort, meron tayong 20, 30, 40. So, that's all. Thank you for watching. Para ma-printan yung lahat. So, that's why dito sa element using merge sort, meron tayong 20, 30, 40. So, that's all. Thank you for watching.